helps gallbladder disease and pancreatitis, reduces inflammation and arthritis, prevents and treats cancer, improves your memory and brain function, prevents osteoporosis, prevents sun disease and tooth decay, and improves your energy and endurance. Now, so with the different forms, coconut water, you could just drink a glass of coconut water any time of day. You can drink it before or after you exercise. Coconut milk, you can have it substituted instead of milk or instead of any other kind of milk substitute. You could have pieces of coconut. They sell them slightly sweetened everywhere. Sometimes I like to have that with tea. And coconut oil. You can cook with it, you can bake with it. Coconut oil is excellent for baking. I love to bake cookies with it or make healthy pancakes with it. For the family, for the kids, you can have a raw, just 1 tablespoon as is once a day, coconut oil, and it's very healthy. Okay, number 8, green tea. I can do this. Okay, green tea. All the teas are healthy, but I chose to talk about green tea because that's one of my personal favorites, and it's a very healthy tea. So green tea fights cancers. It lowers cholesterol, protects against heart disease. It speeds your metabolism, prevents diabetes, helps maintain a healthy circulatory system. It strengthens your tooth enamel, reduces plaque and bacteria in your mouth, and prevents cavities, prevents Alzheimer's disease I think it's because of the high caffeine. It's full of antioxidants. It prevents food poisoning. That's why when we eat sushi, which has mercury, whether you're eating raw or cooked sushi, it has mercury in the fish. So green tea helps kill the mercury in the fish. So that's why it also helps with the food poisoning. So it's good to have your green tea whenever you're eating any kind of raw fish or any kind of fish that may contain mercury in it. And it gives you healthy skin, and it prevents bad breath. So green tea, you can have it any time of day. They also have it decaffeinated if you don't want the caffeine, although some caffeine is good. And yeah, so that's, and if you like any other kinds of teas, you could have it just once a day. You don't have to have it multiple times. I mean, even just 1 cup is good enough, but you could have it 2 or 3 times a day. Doesn't matter how much you have. Okay, number 9, stevia.
What Persian?
Persian tea is also all the teas have different benefits. They're all very healthy. They're all very good for you in different ways. Some help relax you. Some have higher caffeine levels, and they all have different benefits. One time I could do a lecture on the different benefits of the different teas.
That's good.
Okay, stevia. I'm very fond of stevia, and you'll see why. Stevia, so first of all, it comes from a plant called Stevia rubaudiana, and it's native to South America, specifically Paraguay and Brazil. It contains different sweet-tasting components on the leaves of the plant, and people in Paraguay and Brazil have used the leaves from the stevia plant, or stevia bush actually, to sweeten food for hundreds of years. We just started using it less than a decade ago. And it has so many benefits, and I'm a huge fan of it because it has 0 calories, it's all natural, it's sweeter than regular sugar or any other kind of form of sugar. It's about 200 times sweeter than sugar. So if you take 1 cup of regular sugar, it's equal to 1 teaspoon of stevia powder or stevia extract. Or if you take 1 tablespoon of sugar, it's equal to 5 drops of the stevia. It comes in a liquid form or in a powder or extract form. And they sell them in packets. So actually, I carry them around, and when we go to a restaurant, I pull it out and I'm like, let's have it in our tea, let's have it in our drinks, whatever we want to sweeten, or in our coffee. And 1 teaspoon is equal to 2 drops of the stevia in liquid form or a pinch of the powder. So there's no reason, because it's so healthy, it has no calories, it's all natural, we shouldn't be having any of these artificial sweeteners. We shouldn't be having white sugar, which is bleached. Even brown sugar, I'm not a fan of it. I think stevia is the best form, is one of the best forms. Also, raw honey is very good. There's other kinds of sweeteners that are good, but I really like stevia. Also, stevia is antibacterial, antiseptic, antimicrobial, antiglycemic, antihypertensive. It benefits people with diabetes, hypertension, chronic fatigue, indigestion, upset stomach, and heartburn. It improves energy levels. It strengthens your immune levels. It helps in withdrawal from tobacco and alcohol addiction, and it helps with dandruff and hair loss. And I kept the dessert, the best for last. So, go back to this. For a long time, people have thought, don't eat chocolate. It's high in calorie, it's not healthy, but dark chocolate, now dark chocolate is, the difference between dark chocolate and milk chocolate is it has less sugar. It's 70% or more of cocoa from the cocoa plant. And when it's milk chocolate, they add a lot more sugar and less cocoa, and that's the difference. So when you eat dark chocolate, you want to try to buy chocolate that is 70% or more cocoa. The higher amount, the higher percentage, it gets more bitter and there's less sugar. So you may want to start with 60 or 70%, and then if you don't mind the bitterness, you could go on a higher percentage. But I think 70% is very good. And as one serving is 1 ounce. So I'm not telling you to go eat a lot of dark chocolate. One serving is 1 ounce only. Okay. And so dark chocolate improves your blood flow. The flavonols found in dark chocolate helps arteries relax, improving blood flow and preventing blood clots. It lowers your risk of heart attack and strokes, improves brain function, helps prevent diabetes, reduces stress, helps fight fatigue, and it's good for your teeth. It contains theobromine, which has been proven to harden your tooth enamel, improves gastrointestinal flora. Dark chocolate, it's a probiotic food, and it improves your skin. So good way to have it was with tea or with dessert, or you can bake with it. There's a lot of ways you can have a little bit of dark chocolate a day and not feel guilty.
Okay, Dr. Talbot, want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Just going one item, chia seeds.
Yes.
You told us about 30 benefits from that. How can you become really study to figure out all these things about? Just not too long ago, they studied omega-3, and they found that people who take too much of omega-3, the male individual, they had a higher rate of cancer, 73% conversion of a benign form of prostate cancer to a very malignant form. So anything that we take, a lot of it,
Right.
a very bad side of it. But that particular study took them 5 years just to figure out if they're taking too much omega-3 is going to be bad for you or not. So how could we come up with all of these benefits, all of these benefits?
So with that study, they had too much omega-3. Too much of anything, literally anything, is not good. I'm saying have 1 to 2 tablespoons a day, and that's it. I just have 1 tablespoon. I put it in milk or I put it in water, and I drink it. And they found with 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, it has all these benefits. You have more than that a day, it may not be healthy. But with that amount, they found that it is healthy.
I'm not talking about the amount at all. That was an example.
Right.
I'm saying all those benefits that you mentioned, who arrived to those? How was it studied? Who is studied? How many people was it?
I don't know how many people, but I know there has been a lot of research on it, because
Like treating cancer,
all of this helps prevent it. It helps treat it. Nothing is going to make your cancer go away like that. It will help prevent it because it has, it's high in this, high in that. It has all these benefits. It will help. Because some people, like if you don't take a supplement or you don't eat healthy, your body lacks the vitamins or the minerals, and then your body can't properly function. So I think the studies that they've done, to be honest, I haven't researched all the studies they've done, but I do know that they have looked at, from the serving size, that it is very healthy to have it. And they found that it is one of the most nutritional foods out there. because of all these benefits that it has.
You know, in medicine, a lot of claims are made. Only the proper studies are printed in the known journals.
Right.
The fact that somebody writes something in some throwaway,
It probably isn't like one person, it's many people.
so it doesn't mean that they are correct. Only is okay if it was written in a very reputable.
There's probably been a lot of research on it. I haven't, researched to see how many people haven't, but there's probably been a lot of research for them to come up and say, this is one of the most nutritional, and it's very good for you in all these ways. So I bet you it's not just one or a few hundred. It's probably many people that have researched it and found it's very healthy. Yes, Bonnie.
And, with regard to oats, is it better to use steel-cut oats as opposed to the regular, or do the regular oats have, like the quick cooking kind, or do the steel-cut oats have much more benefit? As far as fiber, I know is one. I don't know what else.
I believe, it's okay. I believe steel-cut oats are a little bit healthier, but I believe all oats are healthy. They make you feel full, they are high in fiber, they have all these benefits. You're not hungry for a long time, and high in fiber. So steel-cut oats and raw oats are the healthiest form, but all oats are healthy.
If you drink it with milk, it's okay.
Yes, it's excellent with milk. Yes. Thank you. Yes?
Can you leave the board somewhere where we could take a picture?
Yes, yes. Yes.
My question is regarding roasted. You said chia seeds, or what is the next one? That if we roast it, it's going to be better.
Oh, so,
But
yes.
I know that by roasting, we're going to reduce, some of the benefits, like almonds. When you eat them raw, it's much better than eat them roasted. So
Right.
what's the deal?
So with flax seeds, I don't roast it myself. They sell it roasted. Like Trader Joe's and Whole Foods, they sell it raw, like ground, so it's like very fine. And they also sell it roasted. I don't do it myself.
How do you lose the nutrition?
It does lose some nutrition, but I think it also adds some nutrition as well. But I still believe it's still healthy in any of those two forms. So, and because it's so tasty, when it's roasted, it has this nutty flavor. It's delicious. It's easy to have a tablespoon a day and feel good about it. So, yes?
Because green tea is better to brew or even
Brewing may be a little healthier. I'm not 100% sure, but even with a tea bag, as long as you steep it in the water for at least, in hot water for at least 5 minutes, I still think you get a lot of the benefits out of it. But brewing might be a little bit healthier. Thank you.